Okay, there we go. Hey, Fresh Boy. I don't know why it does that, but sometimes, just sometimes, not all the time, sometimes my microphone just won't turn on at first, so... Alright, I'm gonna lower the music volume just a little bit. Much better. Alright, so like I said I would do last time, we did do a lot of work. Like a lot of work on our drowned farm. Yeah, same Fresh Boy. It's okay, it's only gonna be like an hour to 2 hours, so it's not like you're gonna miss a huge amount or anything like that. Okay, so first off, oh, I need to grab some more fireworks, which I think are actually in the box that we have upstairs, so that might be a problem. Don't you love it when your own Discord server interrupts your streams? Alright, let me just turn my Discord back onto streamer mode. Okay, there we go. Alright. Let's fix this up. Yeah, so it looks like we're gonna have to get up there. And we only have 2 rockets left. I probably should have thought this through more, because that's gonna be a problem. If we can't get up there, it's gonna be annoying, because we're gonna have to go and, like, make some more rockets, so... I'm hoping I can get this first try with only 2 rockets. Ooh. It's gonna be close. Oh, actually that wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. So as you can see, we did a lot of work because the fence gates were always gonna be here, but now we finally added them. So, among other things, obviously, stop texting in Discord. Hey Ashley. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, we've done a lot of work. Obviously, this is not the same way y'all saw it when I left off. But that's for a couple of reasons. It's because, one, I found out what we were doing with the water was completely wrong. Yeah. So I had to go through and get rid of all of the extra water. It's supposed to be falling water. That's what really killed me to find out. Yeah, the water was supposed to be falling the whole time, so we didn't have to go through and turn them all into source blocks. So we wasted a huge amount of time. It's okay. We also I wasted a lot of time fixing it, because what I had to go do was basically, I started pouring lava at one point. That's the reason why you have some stuff like this underneath that we're gonna have to clean up. Hey, Epic Mine Cow. Yeah, but as you can see, there's a lot of different things we've changed. We already added the fence gates. We're gonna have to go through and open all of them. And we're also gonna spawn-proof the sides. So like this right here, we're gonna make it spawn-proof. And we need to extend this and find turtles. So we got our work set out for us. It's a good bit of work set out for us. Okay, so first off, let's dump all this in here. Put that in there for now. Yeah. Second off. Oh yeah, I also was able to get unbreaking, which took a lot longer time than I wanted it to. Basically, I just chilled at the skeleton farm for a long period of time, which in the future, one of the other projects that I forgot to mention, I think I mentioned it actually, we're going to create an Enderman farm, because that's going to be super useful. Yeah. Alright, so where I want to start off first is I'm going to open all of these, which is going to be really annoying. I'm going to have to open all of these. And just for aesthetic sakes, we want them all facing the same direction. Because if we close them, keep them closed, the drown will just get stuck on top of them and it'll make the farm go really slowly. Which, by the way, we're not super worried about speed in the first place, because, well, obviously this is an AFK farm, so I don't care if it's like, oh, you get like 30,000 tridents. Like, no, we only need a couple. So realistically, I'm not going to care if it's a little slow, because we're just going to AFK here. It's not going to be a very active thing. We're also going to be getting Nautilus shells and gold from this farm, so you know, some really cool, useful stuff. Look at that. Doesn't it look nice now? Like, this is cool, but this... just a bunch of floating pegs. Just like real life, guys. What do you mean Minecraft isn't realistic? Alright, no, there we go. Yeah, obviously, because drowned will be able to fall on these edges, like, right, because even though this technically right here isn't a river biome, they're still very likely to fall here. So we need to expand this part. Got a Snyder quiz. Yo, we got Bryce and Andreas here. Yeah. Okay, what's really annoying right now, Andreas, is I was shooting for a 4.0 so I could get the Academic Excellence coin this year, which is, it's just a Shriner thing. And what's annoying is well, I got like an 85 on an exam, and it brought my class grade down below a 90, so I no longer have an A in all of my classes. Now I have all A's and B's. Meaning I'm pretty sure I'm sitting at like a 3.9 right now, which is obviously, yeah, not a big deal, because it's still really good. But the issue is, like, I was like trying really hard to keep it like high, just so I could get that coin. Because I only have to get a 4.0 for one semester to get the coin, but, you know. Alright, oh my gosh, we're like halfway through. Yeah, no, other way, there we go. Oh, another project we're gonna do, obviously, is the Iron Golem farm. I saw a YouTuber, I can't remember what his name is, but if we use his farm design, I'll make sure to, like, share the link, even though he's significantly bigger, and I doubt I'll help him in any way, shape, or form by sharing the link. He made this really, like, compressed version of an Iron Golem farm, and it's literally like, oh, all you need is 3 villagers, a single zombie, and, like, a single bucket of lava. And it is the simplest Iron Golem farm I've ever seen. It was super small. Like, you could probably fit it inside a base. Obviously, it's probably safer to keep it high up so that, you know, your villagers aren't in danger and you're less likely to accidentally start a raid, but still. It was super cool, super compressed. But obviously, like, we want an Iron Golem farm that's really fast, because we're going to be using a lot of iron. Because, you know, in the future we're going to be using beacons after we kill the Wither, and to power a beacon you need a lot of blocks, like ore blocks. What? And to get a lot of ore blocks, I'm probably going to be using iron ore, like iron blocks. But obviously, to get that much, I'm not going to go mining, because that's going to take quite a while. We're just going to be going and using a farm. And it's also going to help with any bigger projects like the sorting system. It's going to take a huge amount of hoppers. Wait, is Labor Day tomorrow? Okay, I'm pausing everything just so I can check. Labor Day is next week, but still, that's cool. I didn't realize it was coming up so... Ooh, I didn't realize. I mean, probably. Since it's an open day. I don't know. It kind of depends, because if I get, like, if like, yeah, if I get assigned something and it's like a big project, then maybe not, because I'll probably like, I normally use like days when I don't have school to either stream or finish like bigger projects. So it really just depends. Because even though a lot of my teachers like give us a syllabus that generally describes when our bigger projects are, it doesn't like tell us some minor things or what they consider minor, so I'm not super sure. Such a long process. But the thing is, placing signs, which you can also use signs, because signs will like stack outwards, so you can like place a sign and then another sign on that sign so you can go across like this. The issue is that stuff takes a long time, because whenever you place it, you have to exit out of the text menu, and then you can place the next one. So that can take a while. I also am waiting for like our pufferfish here to like poison me while I'm just trying to open up some fence gates. And I know, like, even though I'm wearing an elytra, I'm still mashing my shift key. Can you calm down, please? Please calm down. Ah, you jerk! Okay, it literally didn't even deal damage to me. Oh, something fun. The other day I played Valorant for the first time. Oh, and I just realized, yeah, you all haven't seen the super enthralling content. But yeah, the other day I played Valorant for the first time. And if you don't know what Valorant is, a lot of people describe it as CSGO, which is like kind of what it is. It's basically like CSGO if you added powers and abilities into it. Yeah, I know. I'm just like, I'm seeing the chat come in after I've already fixed it because of the latency. It's okay. Oh, I missed these two, didn't I? I did, yeah. It's a good thing I have two left over. It's very handy. Alrighty. Heck. There we go. Yo, we got Goku in here again. What's up, bro? Yeah, welcome back. As you can see, we're working on kind of a bit of a project. This is a drowned farm. It's super high up, and that's all water up there that we're going to let down in a bit once we find turtle eggs. Yeah, but this is so we can get like a farm that will reliably give us like tridents and nautilus shells. Alright, yeah. Even though ooh. See, that's why I was holding down the shift key and everything, because what I originally wanted to do is I was going to fix all the edges first, so that I could just kind of like run through and do it, but I still wasn't going to be sure enough to be able to do it, so. See, that's why we take precautions and safety measures. Okay, so yeah, I don't know why there's a fence gate under there, because there's not going to be water falling down, but whatever. I'll leave it there just in case. Still mashing that shift key. Yeah, but like you can't even, like, even if you aim on the pegs, you can't jump on these, so you'll just fall straight through. Here, you'll land on them, but if you jump on an open one, you'll just fall. It's okay, this is probably a better method of doing it anyways. Now I've gotten like a lot of the ones kind of far into the middle. There we go. There we go. Perfect. That would be pretty crazy, Fresh Boy, but like I'd probably be okay, because if I had my wings in my inventory, we have a long enough of a fall where I could probably put it on. And I also have my totem of undying, so I'd probably whip that out as well. Okay, that's annoying. Wait, I have an idea. Perfect. And then we can just go back and do this. So I'll just get the wider ones way out here. Heck. Okay, whatever. Oh, and because not all of this is spawn-proofed, I should probably go to sleep. Cautious Sam, yeah, exactly. Oh. Yeah, Fresh Boy, no monkeys. No monkeys. Yeah, look at this. All of these right here are underneath a block, and they won't be getting water on them, so like there's no reason to have these here in the first place. I'll probably get rid of those whenever we drop the water down. Okay, at least we're almost done with these. I know I saved the most enthralling content for my stream. I actually did, because getting rid of all that water, first off, took forever, and it was also so annoying to do. Like, honestly, it would have been super useful if we had killed a couple Elder Guardians, because then we would have sponges to do it with. Why are you like this? Whatever, I'll fix that later. Alright, yeah, and then we have these. Perfect, and I can just jump up on top to get the fence gates that I missed. Oh, there we go. Ooh, I almost missed that. Alright, that should be all of them now. Right? That should be all of them, yeah. Okay, and before I let all the water fall down, the image is not aligned correctly. What are you talking about? It should be full screen, so it should be aligned. Yeah, but before we let all the water down, we're gonna need to, hey, we got Joel back here. Hey, man. We're gonna need to find some turtles and breed them, and then steal their eggs. And to do that, we need our Silk Touch pickaxe, which is actually back upstairs, so I'm gonna have to go back up there anyways. But we also need to grab shears, because that's how we are going to get seagrass. I'm checking to make sure I don't have any made before I waste 2 pieces of iron, even though I have plenty. Oh, there we go. That's why you check. Oh, cooked. I didn't even see that. Image. Imagine. I'm so confused. Okay, Josh. Imagine it's not aligned correctly. Oh. Okay, that makes a lot more sense what you're trying to say now. Yeah, if that's not aligned correctly, I'm going to be really angry, especially since I double-checked it like 3 different times. But yeah, it should be fine. And if it's not, it'll probably be like misaligned on maybe like 1 or 2 points, and then we can just fix that really quickly. Hey, but look, you can just fly through these, see? So if they're open, they don't even, like, you can't land on them or anything. It's nothing. Silk Touch. I'm just going to put this one back here for now, because we're not going to use it. Alrighty. So what we're going to do is we're going to go off and fly towards that ocean area, and we're going to see if we can find any, You made me sad. Why? I said hi! I don't know what you want from me. There we go. That's just so that whenever we like start flying back, we know where to go. So I'm gonna have to fly down a little bit so I can see the turtles. Dolphins. I didn't realize this desert. Oh, okay, we got one. Oh, there's a second one. Perfect. So now all we need to do is collect some of this stuff. And we got Dolphin's Grace. Perfect. Hey guys, thank you. Alright. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, wait. What? Hey, come here. See? They act like other animals. Oh, wait, I can just do this. And one of them will go up on the shore and put the turtles down. I'm so confused, Joel. I don't know why I made you sad. More specifically, I don't know how I made you sad. So realistically, we only are going to need one, like, turtle egg. But because that only pulls drowned, from 47 blocks away, I think what I'm going to do is maybe set up 2 or 3 different trap areas. I'm assuming you're the one that's going to give me eggs. Look, now you have more space, please. Yeah, look how fast they swim in the water. Okay, there's another turtle over there, so... Why am I bullying fresh? How am I bullying? Oh. Did you see that little, like, sandy splash thing? That's him laying eggs. I don't know how I bullied Freshboy in the first place, or how I bullied Joel. I'm so confused. Can you please just lay eggs? My fans are getting angry with me, and I'm getting angry with you. All my lovely viewers are all waiting. They're all watching. Come on. Come on. Come on. You are so infuriating. Okay, I'm just gonna clear off this. Look at all this amazing space I made for you. Now please lay eggs for me. Okay, I'm gonna go see if these 2 turtles... I'm gonna leave... I'm gonna do whatever he's doing. I'm gonna see if the 2 turtles over here, which now I only see one. Where'd your friend go? You were just about to have fun with your friend. Where'd your buddy go? Where'd your buddy go? Joel in English equals error 404. Not found. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Where's Turtle? Oh, I see Turtle. Hello. Hello, Turtle. Hello. Hello, come here. Come here. Hey, look at this other turtle. Maybe you two want to eat some seagrass together. You know, have a nice dinner. Just... Ooh, ooh, perfect. Now, please... Oh, I see turtle eggs over there. Alright, so I'm gonna go get the turtle eggs over there. And wait for one of those turtles to lay them as well. Yeah, you're just about to have fun with a friend. Just a little bit of friendly stuff right there. Alright, so this is our silk touch pick. Egg. 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 Yes! Okay, I think we got lucky because we got 4. Because I'm pretty sure they go down as much as like 1, so I think that's cool. I also see a broken nether portal in the water. And I expected we were going to have to adventure out a lot further. I'm pretty sure we just have to head that direction and we're home. They're not step-siblings. They're just turtles. I don't think turtles have the same type of relations that we do. Now, what I will say is, technically what just happened there isn't quite right, because turtles, once they find a mate, they stick with their mate for life. They, as far as I'm aware, I might be thinking of the wrong species, but I'm pretty sure they'll actually never go and try to find another turtle. Oh yes, our massive drowned farm. See, look how cool these projects are. Cause like this isn't even like, it's not even completely done right now, and it looks cool. But whenever it is done, it'll look so much cooler. Also, I see that. I see a singular fence gate closed. It might have just been a graphical glitch. It's not. It's because of the stupid pufferfish. You jerk. Here, enjoy your seagrass. I'm gonna actually have to take that out because drowned will naturally try to go into their first like bit of water they can get into, so. A fresh boy. I don't appreciate that sentiment. I still don't understand how I was bullying y'all. I'm glad that Joel's bullying Fresh Boy into like being quiet now though, because like I don't like where you were going with that, Fresh Boy. That was some bad stuff. Alright, so a lot of what I've seen is they'll make the edges and stuff out of like the stone brick, but then this platform will be glass because glass won't spawn other mobs. So the only thing that can actually spawn here, or like spawn here, is like drown stuff. Oh yeah, we always bully Ashley, that's okay. Hey Nex, welcome back to the stream, bro. Yeah, we're just setting up our drowned farm. So we're way up in the sky. Ain't it fun? We just found turtle eggs. So you know. H, yeah. Anyways, we need to go replace one of these with water so we can pick up our pufferfish and move them. Look at all the sand. The gravel. Yeah, you can tell where I got my lava from whenever I was fixing our little water mistake that we had upstairs. Yeah, honestly, because I'd been thinking about bigger projects, and a lot of my thinking was done while I was, you know, dealing with this. Because I did a lot of thinking off camera, while I was also dealing with a lot of this off camera. There's a lot of projects that I'm excited for. Because there's a bunch that we're going to do. Because I know there's one where we're going to be clearing out a huge part of the nether, so we can make like a wither and a blaze farm. Oh, Fresh. How did Fresh make Joel depressed? I'm so confused. Do a flip. Oh no. No, don't do a flip. Don't do a flip. Ah. Oh. Okay, so I forget, how do you make sure the turtle eggs don't like hatch? Because at nighttime turtle eggs hatch really quickly, like 5 or 6 times like quicker than they do in daytime, so that you're more likely to see turtles hatch at night. Like, it was purposely designed that way. Next wants to see a flip. Lava. Oh yeah, but yeah, we're gonna have to make glass, because we are gonna be replacing this with glass so that we can actually do this correctly. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna go over to that desert and collect a bunch of sand, and then we're gonna have it smelting downstairs in all of our furnaces. And while that's happening, we're gonna go up here and we're gonna make a big roof out of slabs. Okay. Big brain, right? Over them so they will burn if hatched. Oh! No, we don't need to do something like that. Because if they hatch at all, it'll kind of ruin it. So, I don't know. Honestly, once we AFK this, like, farm, like, once or twice, we'll basically have everything we need. There's desert. Because we only need, a little bit. Because all we need is some tridents, so we can, like, ooh, desert temple, desert temple, desert temple. Desert temples are super awesome. Because, like, even if you're super, like, OP in this game, you might not have, everything. Like, you might not have an enchanted golden apple. I saw a video on Instagram and it was like tips for noobs at Minecraft, and one of them was to legit like go into a sand temple and make sure to set down on the pressure plate, because it'll like spawn more chests below you and stuff like that. And he mines down and he shows more chests, and I was like, that's not natural. Okay, we got a golden apple. Depth strider, that's kind of useful. Oh wait, gunpowder. We always need to take gunpowder because gunpowder will always be useful. We got golden horse armor, iron horse armor, and more gunpowder. Cool. I mean, that was kind of lame, but at the same time, like, you can still get really cool stuff here, because I don't want to build out of here. We're going to do something kind of risky. Ugh, that's why it's kind of risky. You can take damage. Coolio. That was cool. I didn't expect to find a desert temple. I mean, I know it's a desert and all, but there is kind of like a rarity to them. Because I got excited about the desert temple. I have no idea which... okay, I think that direction's home. I'm gonna like chop down this mountain over here. And by chop down, I mean I'm just gonna dig all the sand out of it. One of the cool things about the desert is it can sometimes be really easy. Yeah. Yeah, we are actually going to be putting a roof over where the eggs are, just so that the drowned don't like jump off of the waterfall on top of the eggs, because then they break them. Because the reason why drowned are attracted to them is because they naturally stomp on the eggs. So we need to make sure they don't do that. Okay, first off, I don't know why I'm carrying so much stuff with me. Like, even though this is going to be filled up with sand, we also need to get stuff out of our inventory so we can collect the sand in the first place. And I'm glad we have an efficiency 5 shovel. I don't know if it's on breaking 3 though, so it might break. It is. Okay, good. We have mending on it, right? Yeah, we have mending. We have basically everything you'd want on a shovel. We don't have silk touch on it though, because, you know, I'm not going to buy you Robux. Especially since you spelled it incorrectly. And also because I'm a college student, you know, I'm the broke boy. Joel just, no. Doesn't get Robux. Don't buy them. Ooh, all this tasty sand. Yeah, so The reason why we're going to be putting a huge roof over the top of our drone farm is because they'll only spawn at night right now once we let all the water down. And we want, like, obviously if I'm going to AFK it, we want it working 24/7 instead of only 50% of the time I'm AFK there. So we're going to put a roof over there so they can continuously spawn throughout the day as well. Did I ask you, Joel? I think not. Y'all are hilarious. Oh, do you want to hear something that made me feel really good today? So one of the, like, while I was cycling, I was doing laps around our campus because there's this one road that goes like kind of all the way around our campus, and it's like a perfect mile. And I was just doing laps of it, like over and over again. And I was on like my 7th or 8th lap, so I was like already 7 or 8 miles in. And one of the guys on the cycling team was like, he just started a ride, and like he caught me halfway through a lap, and I was like, hey, oh hey Jonas, welcome to the stream, man. And we rode together for a couple laps. Like we had a bit of a problem at the start because at first he had a gear issue with his bike. He was trying to get it back up to the right gear because he was still getting used to gear shift, like the gear shifters he had. So we had to stop at one point, and I helped him change his gears back. And then he kind of like, I think I dropped him and he went off on his own little route for a bit, and then we caught up to each other again. And we literally did like maybe 2 more laps. So at this time he'd only done like maybe 7 laps at the time. I was already on my like 12th. And at one point we took a break. I was like, yeah, we're 12. Well, I was like, yeah, I'm 12 miles in. And he was like, dang, you've already done 12 of these? And I was like, yeah. And then on like the very next lap, I hear from behind me him go, hey, I'm all good now. Oh my gosh. It snaps, like breaks your chain, or your chain just falls off of it. Because those are very different things. One's kind of expensive to fix, so you have to buy a new chain. And most of the time you have to get someone to put it on for you. It's not even like a cycling bike, it's just like a normal wreck bike. I mean, that's still good though. Yeah, but basically, like from behind me I hear, hey, I think I'm good for today. And I was like, aight, cool. And I saw him like pull off, because we live in the same dorm hall, so he's like across the building. I see him pull off into our parking lot, and I was like, yeah. And I went and did like 4 more laps to finish off my day, so I did like 15 miles today, and I think he only did like maybe 8. It made me feel good. I think it's because like he was going at a pretty fast pace. Like I was going at a faster pace than I normally do, because I got 5 miles in my first 20 minutes. Oh my gosh, my hair is like tickling my face. Okay, yeah, but I got 5 laps in my first 20 minutes, which is 15 miles an hour for 20 minutes, which is like, that's a hard pace to keep, especially because like there's a hill in the loop. It's not a horrible hill, and I've gotten used to it kind of, but there's also speed bumps we're dealing with. So I was averaging I was making like a mile every 4 minutes, which is pretty good. It's a mountain bike. Yeah. We actually have there's a course near us called Singing Winds, and our coach gave us our coach gave all of us like the waivers that you'd have to sign if you want to go on it, because like there's like 2 or 3 of the people on the cycling team that also do mountain biking, or like we're going to do mountain biking but instead have to do road racing because our mountain biking season got canceled. For me, I'm not interested in mountain biking because, one, I have like a pretty good amount of control over my bike, but the people who do mountain biking have an insane amount of control over their bike, like an insane amount, because like, oh, they hit like a huge log, they're like, cool, it's just like a ramp. Like I hit like a pebble on my bike and I'm like, oh golly, I hope I don't fall. Like that's the difference. It's like, it's just, yeah, it's kind of annoying, but at the same time, it's just kind of what you have to deal with. Okay, I said we were going to do something while I was smelting the sand. What did I say I was going to do? Yeah, I have no idea what you're trying to tell me, because you just said, I know hand on grass. Flex, I mean. Which I don't know how I'm supposed to translate that. Again, you'll have to give me better context. Right now I need to give all of them coal. Okay, good. I was about to say, we better have more coal than that. Okay, good. So these all have a full stack, or they have enough coal to smelt a full stack. And then we'll just store our extra sand in one of these chests. I know I could set something like this up, like upstairs, but one, I don't want to make more furnaces, and I also don't want to move these furnaces, so, you know. Also, we need to empty out our chest, like our shulker box. Okay, oh, you let go of the handlebars and grass. Nice. I can kind of like, I can let go of my, like, both my bars, like, with both hands for a good bit of time. But, like, I'm, like, there's some people who do some crazy stuff. Like, I mean, there's this one pro, and, one of his celebrations at the end of a race was he popped a wheelie and then let go. And he just did a wheelie with no hands. Like, after he crossed the finish line on a super long race, super awesome. You know, it was clearly a victory, and, like, he was not showboating. He pops a wheelie and goes no hands on it. And that was the coolest thing I had seen. It was awesome. There were some crazy cycling moments. I saw one compilation. It was like just like cool bike saves. And by bike saves, it means like they were about to crash, and this is how they saved it. This one guy, he went around a corner too fast. He was about to lose control. He popped off his, like, so if you don't know, cycling shoes, like professional cyclists that go on like road racing, they have shoes that connect to the pedals. So he unclipped his shoe, so like he disconnected from his pedal with one foot, and he put one foot down on the ground and slid. So he was like, his bike was at this angle and his leg was just on the ground, and he slid around the corner and then got back up and just started going. It was crazy. Like, that's just some of the stuff you'll see from like people that are actually good. I don't have that type of control. I'd probably crash. Like, I mean, I think a lot of people would probably crash, but like, I definitely would. There's no chance of me staying on the bike. Spencer, we're on my survival world. It's single player. Yeah, but Spencer, I'd be down to have you on another stream whenever we're playing on the server. Because it's fun having Spencer on our streams. Oh yeah, if y'all don't know, Popo Flight or Spencer, he has his own YouTube channel. Him and Jonas made some videos together where they played like Red Dead and stuff like that. Did I do this incorrectly? I did. I'm not fancy like that, I just take flight ones. Nice. That's why you get gunpowder, which is, again, brings me up on another idea. At some point, we're going to be making a creeper farm, because there's a way you can make a creeper-only mob farm. It's really cool. Alright, I don't know. Bet, yeah. Alright, so, yeah, these are kind of like a handful of the achievements we need to do. We need to make an iron farm. That's like a witch farm. If you don't know, you can make witch huts into farms. And a gold farm's like piglins and stuff like that. This is an easy one. That's like not even a project. That's like a 30-minute thing that we might do at the end of this stream, depending on how quickly we can fix the drown farm. This is going to be a long time, because there's a lot of achievements, and there's some really weird ones. This is going to be a bit of a project. Okay, yeah. So, The reason why we haven't dropped all this water down yet is because we don't... Oh, that's what I said I was going to do. I was going to fix the roof. The reason why we haven't dropped all the water down yet is because I don't want drown spawning until I have the trap with the baby, like with the turtle shells. Hey, more. I don't have that set up yet, and I don't want them spawning until I have it set up. And I know I could just do that in my inventory, but still, I have to do this out here. Right. Look how many slabs we have. Oh my gosh. That's probably how I accidentally closed the last one too. Right, so basically, we're going to be making a huge roof around all of this. We want at least 5 to 6 blocks between every point. So basically, like I'm gonna make a huge square. It's gonna be the bottom half slab, so nothing spawns on it. But it's gonna be like that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's probably a good number. And we're just gonna go like this. Wait, turtles. Speaking of turtles, he died because oh my god, oh my gosh. Dude. Why'd you eat him? Oh my gosh, why would you do such a thing? Alright, what is that? How many did I place over here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, cool. Just trying to make sure I place the same number. Because it doesn't really matter if it's even or anything, but we want it a good amount. Because basically, like, if you add any roofing, it'll be good. It'll make it better. So you know. And we are gonna have to add a roof, like, actually over this, but because there it is. Okay, I was like, wait, that's not the build limit? Yeah, we'll just put a roof over it, just like this. It doesn't have to be anything super... Oh my gosh, no. That should hit on the edge because it fell through the edge, so if it doesn't hit on the edge, we might have a problem. Okay, good. That fell where it's supposed to. Because we're not going to be breaking these blocks, we're going to be breaking those blocks. So that worked like it's supposed to. Okay, you got some food out of it? That's not a good reason, so we won't be hungry anymore. You could have just gone and bought him more food. Okay, this is actually a cool question. Thank you for asking, Spencer. These are some amazing Logitech headphones. Let me check exactly what they are. I can check by just looking at my settings. Okay, these are Logitech G432 gaming headsets. But yeah, it actually has a really good mic quality. In the future, one of the things I want to buy is like one of those big professional mic stands. And obviously I'm gonna have an actual microphone on it. Not necessarily because like, oh, I need a better microphone, but because just think about it this way: you're scrolling through looking for a good stream, and you see a streamer with like a microphone and everything, and he's just like vibing out. Like that mic stand makes very little differences. But it's a difference still. Like it looks more professional. It's kind of like you expect like a higher quality of content. So you're like more likely to look at it. Yeah, but this headset was only like I think $25 or $30. It's really awesome. You can also set it up. How do I see with all the hair in my face? It actually takes a lot of practice, I'll be honest. Like I actually spend a lot of time with hair in my eyes. That sounds like a joke, but like I actually spend a lot of time with my hair down like this. Yeah, it can be hard sometimes. Like there have been plenty of times where like, I know during my ride today, it was like plenty of times like I got all sweaty, my hair was like hanging down and it was like wet. Because like first off, I didn't ride when it was dark out, I rode when it was like 103 and it was nice and sunny. So I was like sweating really hard, like just dying especially since I was going at a faster pace than I normally did. Because normally our pace is like 10 miles an hour, and I did 15 miles today, which means it should have taken me an hour and a half. Instead, it took me just over an hour. Because for my first 20 minutes, I was going at like 15 to 16 miles an hour. Which was like pretty crazy for me. Mossy, you delete my comment. I haven't deleted anyone's comment so far. So like it kind of depends. What was your comment? Because there's a chance YouTube might have held it for review. Because YouTube naturally holds things they either see as offensive or something that I might not want on my channel for review. And there's a chance I just haven't looked at it and approved it yet. But I haven't actually deleted anyone's comments yet. I haven't had to, at least. I'd kind of prefer if we kept it that way too, guys. Please. Alright, here's an interesting question. Do you think if you're diving with an elytra on, like if you're like actually flying with the elytra but you're pointed down, do you think you go faster than a normal player falls? I'm waiting for your responses because I actually like, that seems kind of cool if it did happen that way. So one of the downsides this farm will have though is there's gonna be plenty of space underneath where mobs will be able to spawn during the daytime. Yes, you can go faster. Okay, that's cool. Now I'm imagining is like if there was, you know how like Dream does those manhunts? There was an idea they would get like another guy to do a speed run and it'd be like Dream hunting him down. Imagine if Dream and his teammates were going, Dream like somehow has an elytra, somehow flies past his falling teammate, places water for his teammate to land in. That just sounds like something crazy that he would do. Like, am I right? So first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and just place blocks up to 7 blocks away from the edge. And then I'll go back through and make it like a complete box. Because I'm not going to do that right now because I don't know if I have enough materials. That's 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Wait, do a flip of that bucket land or pearl and bucket? I mean, I could just elytra. What do I know about Dream? I've watched a lot of his content, that's what. I like his manhunts because he does some crazy stuff there. Like, it's really funny because like George and Sapnap are not bad at Minecraft at all. Like they're very good players. But Dream just like makes them look like children sometimes. Besides the whole fact that they're playing, you know, Minecraft. But you know, like he makes them look like they haven't played Minecraft before. 1, 2, 3. So obviously we're placing half slabs for 2 reasons. 1, because it's cheaper, and 2, this way nothing will spawn on it. Can I do the boat lava parkour? Oh my gosh, that was so crazy. Literally just thinking about that, like, the fact that he had them in his inventory, and he was like, how do I get away? How do I get away? I could do this. My favorite part afterwards was them going, how did he do that? What? What is he doing? And he just goes, I saw that on Reddit. I didn't think it would work. That absolutely killed me because he's literally just like, that was awesome. Like, he was baffled by it. He was like, that's really cool. I wasn't sure. Oh, Josh, you got good at it? I mean, just think about it. Like, didn't he cross, like, a huge amount of space in just, like, 3 boats? Because, like, that was crazy. It's, like, a really hard version of doing the lily pad jump across water, where you place lily pads across water as you jump, which is another thing he did, which I thought was hilarious. Because they were like, oh, he has lily pads? Why does he have lily pads? And he literally had, like, a stack of them. That killed me. I'm guessing our glass is probably done by now, but our roof isn't. And you've done the running and the block landing stuff, yeah. That stuff's awesome. Yeah, he jumped about 20 blocks in 4 boats. That is crazy. That means he was basically landing a perfect, like, 4-block jump every time. Okay. Well, welcome, Creeper, to our chat. We're just vibing right now. To kind of explain the project we're working on right now is, this is a drowned farm. So later, we're going to be dropping all of this water down, and we're also going to be setting up turtle shells, or turtle eggs underneath, and setting up, like, a little kill chamber. It's an AFK farm to get drown drops, so that means we'll have, like, a farm for getting tridents. Which basically means it's a lot of building. It's honestly not very complicated. Hey, I mean, that's what you're asking for. With a name like Creeper, you're asking for people to start going crazy. Like, I don't know what you were expecting. Personally, I won't, because I'm no bueno at singing. But I don't know about these guys. Can someone just copy and paste the whole song into chat real quick for me? I don't know if there's like a chat like limit on like the words you can do, but oh, okay. Freshbo's just saying it from heart. This isn't even my final form. All right. Yeah. Look how many we've already gone through. I was like, yeah, look how many slabs we made, and we're almost like done with them. We literally started with like I think 2 rows. Okay, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I probably don't have to make my roof this big, but I think if it just makes it a little bit better, it's probably worth it. Because I mean, you really don't need a super insanely fast AFK machine, but it'd be kind of annoying if like I AFK like overnight and I get like 64 rotten flesh and like 2 golden ingots and a nautilus shell. Like, that'd be really frustrating. So I do kind of want it to work, like, at least relatively well. Luckily, we don't have to make a glass platform this big. We just have to make it down there a little bit bigger than the current platform. Oh no, we got Herbert the Pervert. That's your final form? That's a crazy form to go from Creeper to Herbert the Pervert. I mean, I guess it makes sense. You go from Creeper to, you know, the Pervert, but, you know, that's pretty funny. Oh my gosh. Is that an alt account, or did you like just change your name and icon? I really hope you didn't just change your name and icon, because sometimes they have like cooldowns on that. Freshboy, are you still on your cooldown? Because I know Suggy mentioned that earlier on another stream. Isn't this super intense music, considering we're just vibing and placing blocks at like a really high altitude? You know, today I had a really nice realization. I realized that I should be more proud of myself and some of my accomplishments, because like all the time I like to think about the fact that like all the cyclists are like better or like more fit than I am, but then I have to remember like it doesn't matter because if I try harder I can still beat them. And even if they beat me in like an official race, like that doesn't really matter too much. Because like I actually mentioned this to one of my advisors because they were like asking for like basic goals for this first like year or so in college. There's a limit to how many you can put. Okay. Oh no, we got the Lenny face thrown in chat. One of my goals that I set wasn't to be like the greatest cyclist in like the collegiate club sport. That like we compete on the collegiate level. It's like a club sport basically. So we're not part of like NCAA. But one of my goals wasn't to be like the best in the league. It was to be good enough to like kind of like be competitive with my teammates and push them forward. Because the thing is like some of them are really talented. So like if I can just push them forward, I'd be happy with that. Because then like I would still be part of a team, or I'd still be part of the team that like actually pushed them forward and actually got them close to winning. One is just full of pops. What? You want some popsicles? You want some popsicles? You know what's kind of annoying? Our fall 1 semester, because we split up our semesters so that we could reduce how many classes we go to at one time. So instead of going to 5 classes in a week, we go to 3 or 2, depending on who you are and your like schedules. And this is so that we can kind of reduce like your exposure to other people, like different professors and staff. You know, like we actually took some like pretty reasonable responses, like, and yeah. But because of that, obviously our semester's split into 2, so we kind of like have a quarter that we have to go through first. We're on like week 4 now. We're leading into week 4. The annoying thing is that means we have to take one full course, and instead of 16 weeks, in 8 weeks. So we're kind of like mashing content into a very short period of time. And it also means we have to do a lot more assignments in a shorter period of time. But for me, I feel like my teachers just kind of got rid of some of the assignments so that we could fit all the material into an 8-week schedule. Which is obviously like really cool, because that means less assignments for me. But it also means at the end of fall 2, or the end of fall 1, which is October 2nd, I don't go home at the end of my first semester. Because fall 2 starts 3 days later. Meaning like I can't just go home because I live like 3 hours away from home now. It's non-existent. Oh no. Oh my gosh. I don't know, maybe you're just exaggerating. You know. Oh no. Master Josh guy. Okay, some of my favorite memes recently, because like I watched dang it, I can't remember what it is. It's like the Lego series where it's like has spin jitsu and stuff like that in there. I watched that like a long time ago as a kid, and people are making memes out of it now, and it's hilarious because I'm like, I actually remember this. Oh. What is Food Wars about? Oh, is it because Spencer's been watching it? Okay, it's actually a really funny concept. It's actually like, I think the backstory is really cool. The way they execute the story and like how conflict and everything goes down is really funny. So, basically, your main character, I don't know any of their names because I can't pronounce any of them, so I just recognize them as people when they like go on screen. Your main character, he has like this red fiery hair, you know, really cool looking dude. Him and his father own a diner, and they've been running it for a while now. His father starts to go, and like he basically is like working as he moves around. Ninjago, master of the spin jutsu. Okay, good, Josh. Thank you for memorizing the whole like government official title. Okay, so basically, his dad goes and he starts like doing work abroad. So he literally is like, he's traveling to city, like cooking. He's a really good cook apparently. And like, you don't really know this, but his dad was apparently one of the best cooks like to ever go through this super procedure, like, Food Wars is a masterpiece. Yeah, it is. Okay, who are these new people? You have to slow down. We got, I'm just gonna call that small because I'm not gonna try and pronounce the second word because I'm gonna make a mockery of myself. And then we got spiritual werewolf. Life isn't about waiting for the Stormfest, it's about learning to dance in the rain. Okay, that's actually a pretty good quote. Like, not even capping, that's pretty good. Yeah, but Food Wars is hilarious. Like, it's absolutely awesome. I think so, yeah. But basically, you're the main character. Like, the main character that you're following along. Obviously, you can't stay at home because your dad just left to work abroad. And now he sent you to this super cool school that's like really competitive. And it's just really funny to watch. You should just go watch it. Because like Crunchyroll's accounts are free. You can just go watch it. Please go watch it. Go watch it. Go watch it. Go watch it. Okay, let's go check up on our sand. I love this elytra. Woo! Drowned farm. It kind of is, honestly. Like, it isn't, but it might as well be, if we're being realistic. Yeah. Like, it technically isn't. It is about cooking, and I've actually learned a couple of things from cooking. I learned the names, or the Asian names of some of the things I've actually done before in the kitchen, but you're too scared to watch it? I don't know, you could go watch it with Spencer. Alright, yeah. Yeah, actually, Fresh Boy, that's a pretty good description. Oh, even though it technically only takes 2 rockets, kind of messed it up on that one. No thanks, no. Ashley, it's actually a really funny story to follow along with. You should. You and Spencer could have more to talk about now. Because we both know both of you are awkward and you sometimes need topics. Yeah, I'm going to be following the outline right here, because this is obviously smaller than what I actually end up doing. I'm still really far behind. Like, I haven't caught up to the, like, to the end, I think. I think I still have a couple more things to watch before, like, I get to the newer season, so, you know, no spoilers. Don't watch it. No, Spencer, you have to get her to watch it. It's hilarious. And y'all can talk about it. You know, like normal people do. There we go. Alright. We're making pretty good progress, but it's still going to take forever. We're on the 5th plate right now. I don't even know which one I'm on. Because isn't like the whole first season called different plates? Yeah, see how dark it is down there? Like, we're gonna have some problems. You're making a relationship sound sad? I'm not making the relationship sound sad. I'm making y'all sound sad. Because both of you are very quiet. And I think it would be a really funny point to talk about. And it'd kind of be like, just another thing to like relate about. I don't know, like, everyone watches series together. Like, even my brothers and I, oh, you jerk. You're not supposed to be here. You weren't supposed to do that. Oh, that was miserable. Okay, we gotta try again. That's not the same spider. Why are y'all all here? Why are you here? Why are you here? That's not allowed. Jerks. Oh, it's because of that. Okay, that's gonna be a problem later, but not right now. I don't care. Okay, so this... that's not part of the outline. This is, though. Again, I'm not making your relationship sound sad. I'm just making the point that, you know, it wouldn't hurt to have another talking point. Or another, like, topic y'all can both relate to. Yeah, Ash got a mans. You see Spencer in chat? That's her mans. Don't mess with her mans. She'll mess you up. She actually doesn't care. You can mess with her mans as much as you want. Okay, so I did hear correctly. I heard it and I was like, oh, that can't be a creeper. I guess it was. It's a good thing that my armor is protected enough, even if I'm not wearing my chest plate. Okay, we're gonna go and take our bed elsewhere, and we're gonna go downstairs. I was about to leave my elytra off because we need to mob-proof that before we sleep up there again. You can have him, Fresh Boy. Yeah, that was a close one. This is why we should have gone to sleep earlier. We literally had a creeper blow up on us, and we lost 2.5 hearts, even though we weren't even wearing our chest plate. I just want to point out how much of a flex that is. Like, come on. Ugh. Ooh, Fresh Boy got a mans now. Fresh Boy got Spencer. Ooh. Fresh Boy or Spencer, how do you like your relationship change? He just said, "Oh no." Oh, I don't know how oh, that's right. I got up here with 2 rockets because I flew from the top of my house instead of from the ground. Oh, Spency Poo. Alright, what? We're gonna have to get rid of this stone brick anyway, so might as well start now. Yeah, we should honestly keep our elytra on, even though it takes a little bit of durability, just to kind of wander around in it. And obviously it makes it, like, more dangerous to fight with things whenever you're not wearing... Oh yeah, I forgot, we need to get rid of these, because they're useless right there. Spency Chandy. Oh my god. I'm gonna ban you, Spencer. Alright, yeah. That was very unsettling, just to have a creeper blow up next to us. Which brings me to another topic. Another project we're going to be working on at some point is we're going to dig around in the nether and get ancient debris so we can make our netherite armor. Not today, but in the future. This one won't be as abusive as the last one, yeah. That's how it be sometime. Oh, Josh, no. It's territory you don't want to go into. Mossy Goon. Alright, Yeah, we're gonna need a lot of glass because like we've already gone through like what 2 stacks just doing the outline. We're not even done. Oh, come on, that was close. There we go. Bye. I see another one over there. Well, thanks for making it easier, you witch. Bye. I wonder if they survive the fall. Yeah, once they get out of a certain limit or a distance from me, they actually just despawn, so they technically didn't survive. At the same time, they technically didn't die. Kind of like Schrodinger's cat. Glass. And have a healthy relationship. You trying to have 10 kids and have a toxic relationship and then break them and get back together a year later and have a healthy relationship. Oh yeah. Josh Chin needs a man. Oh no. You're getting into some dangerous territory. No, it's a bad idea. Imagine the drowns won't spawn. It's okay, I tested it. I have in my creative world, I tested it. I literally went and made a whole world. Here, let me show you. Paper channel. Okay. The drown tester. I made a whole world just to test it out. And I kind of made a kill zone. Obviously, this isn't the same type we're using, but it's still going to be in a river biome. But I made a whole world just to test it out, and they do spawn. Obviously, this one's a little bit slower because I didn't make the roof or anything, so they only spawn at night. But it does work. I tested it. It works. Yeah. Is it on peaceful? I hope it's not on peaceful. Okay, they should spawn soon. But let me just say that, yeah, there's a drowned. Obviously, once it starts up, it's kind of slow because whenever you're starting up, it's like slowly spawning in things. But look at this, it's just flowing water. They just naturally flow to the bottom, they drop out the bottom. Oh. Now I think, because the way this is set up, I don't think he's within the range to actually... Oh no, he is, okay. Because there's a 47 block range for the eggs. So he's going to try and break the eggs, but he's going to fall in this little kill chamber I made. I made mine pretty extra with a bunch of trapdoors. But yeah, that's how it works, see? That one just looks confused. Okay, come here. Remember what you're looking for? The egg? Look at that turtle egg. Look at that. Yeah, this is the reason why it's AFK. It's because it's kind of slow. So what you can do is you can put yourself right here and you can weigh down a key to just hit constantly or something like that. Or you can even just make it to where like they die from instant cramming and they just drop stuff in here, which also works. And it technically is a very slow fish farm because what'll happen is the drowned will drop down. If they're not holding anything, they might pick up fish and you might get 1 or 2 fish every once in a while. So technically, even right now, is a very, very slow fish farm. But yeah, they definitely spawn. It's just that this one isn't perfect because there's no roof. Yeah, so it is slow, but it does work, I swear. And if I want to make this more effective, what I can do is I can go down there and I can like put torches everywhere. Because if I'm within 180 blocks or 128 blocks or 2 stacks, within 128 blocks, things can spawn. So if we're at 200, that means if the Y on top of that log right there is like 82, one thing can like spawn on that singular log. So technically, if we have like things spawning down here, because this won't be the bottom, this will just be right above where the kill chamber is. So if the kill chamber where I'm going to be AFKing is close enough to the floor where things can spawn, then we'll just light up the area. Oh, my face. Why are you... You're not paying. I don't know why you're going and retracting all your messages. We all are... Okay, since it's becoming a problem... Since it's becoming a problem, I'm going to light it up a little bit. Obviously, I don't have that many torches, so I can't fix it up too much. Do one of y'all have torches? Okay, you don't. You have lava, which... Hello. Let's get out of here. Hello. I'm surprised I didn't take any damage from hitting that. Okay, so none of y'all have torches. That's great. Whatever, we'll just have to be careful and finish that quickly. But yeah, we're going to have to spawn-proof that at some point, so we're also going to have to put slabs on top of there. But this little roof right here should be good enough to start off, so because I don't have all the time in the world, and I am trying to sleep tonight because I have class tomorrow morning at 8, we'll probably... Because I'm basically going to keep this to just 2 hours, so I'm not going to try and go any longer than 2 hours. So I'm trying to get this done before that. That way, you know, I can still sleep, but also still get, you know, a fair bit of content in. I see you, fresh boy. Okay, I'm pretty sure this part's actually accurate, so I can just kind of... So I made it slightly whiter. Okay, I guess I built further than I needed to in some of these spots. Okay, that's awesome. Now we're lined up and everything, more or less. Cool, so we did the whole outline, and now we just have to fill it in. And I have nowhere close to enough glass, apparently. And the nice thing is, as we go through and... Oh, you scared me! Jerk! Okay, as we go through and get rid of the stone, we'll have less of a need to keep the torches down here. I see you later, Ashley. Which means we can pick up the torches and put them up here for now, and stuff like that. And also, as we collect some of this, and obviously I'm not going to be collecting all of it because a lot of it's going to fall. But as we collect some of it, we can turn that later into half slabs, which we can then use to spawn proof. Oh wait, I have silk touch. We can later use to spawn proof the edge right here. I like how you put an enchantment called Silk Touch on a pickaxe, hit glass and break it, and it comes up perfectly fine. Logic. Yes, the farm. Very important. It's okay, we'll be able to do really cool stuff with it afterwards. Because once we get a trident, and we get like Riptide, we'll be able to fly, like, from water. And then once we get, what is it? Which one is it? There's another enchantment where you can use, whenever it's like storming, like whenever there's lightning outside. Oh, I think it's called summoning? Anyways, whenever it's lightning outside, what you can do is actually use your trident, and you can make it strike things. And if you didn't already know, a charged creeper, whenever it kills something, hey, there's a drowned. Hello, drowned. You suck. Whenever it kills something, how dare you live? Whenever it blows something up, it'll give you a mob head for it. So if you used a charged creeper, you can blow, you can get mob heads. So I can make like my own collection of mob heads. Let me check, because I think I actually already have it. There's the Riptide 3, that'll let me fly really far, like out of the water and stuff. I might not actually. I guess I don't. It's obviously not going to be on any of this stuff, but you know. Alrighty. Channeling, that's what it's called. Yeah, I knew of something like that. Alright, okay, good. I was about to say, if I don't have these on me, that's going to be annoying. I'm going to go downstairs and smelt some more sand. And then we're going to finish up the glass platform. And then we can basically, once we drop all the water, we're going to have to get the turtle eggs together pretty quickly. So I'm still going to make the kill chamber and like the little turtle egg trap first, but you know, shouldn't take too long. How many is here, right? That's 8, so I just need to fill up 8 slots. There we go. I know it's a little extra, but it works this way really well. I'm gonna drop this stuff in here as well. I'll come back to the gunpowder at some point. Alrighty, yeah. Oh. See, I'm already getting tired. Even it's only, like, it's not even 11 yet. It's almost 11, but it's not. Normally, like, I normally fall asleep really late, but recently I've been kind of like tiring myself out by biking, so I've been falling asleep earlier. Oh, that reminds me, the whole reason why I was biking today, along with the side, like, fact that I'm on the cycling team and I need to be better at cycling. You stole my cookies. You stole my cookies. How could you? Actually, what's funny is I was just about to talk about something related to cookies. One of the, like, okay, obviously I've mentioned the app Strava before. It's the app I use to record my bike rides on. There's a challenge, and it's called, like, the Cookie Challenge or something like that. But, oh my gosh. Basically, all I have to do is complete 100, like, or 110 minutes or something like that worth of activity, and then I get a badge, and they even give you something called a gator. I think it's part of, like, official, like, cycling gear. But yeah, they give you, like, stuff if you complete it. And the thing is, today I cycled for just over an hour, so it's like 60, 70 minutes. You know, or I think it might have been an hour and 20 minutes. Since I have my phone right here, I can just check. Yeah, it was an hour and 12 minutes. Oh. Meaning I got 72 minutes today, and I forgot I can also check how many minutes I actually need, whether or not it's 100 or 110. But once I get that, I earn a little badge that goes on my account. Okay, it's just 100 minutes, meaning all I have to do is cycle for another 30 minutes, which is not hard at all. And boom, I get a free gator. They obviously said, you know, we're not going to handle the shipping and all that stuff because that's kind of expensive. We're already giving you something for free, but still, I get something for free because I spiked. I think it's super cool. It's also not very much to ask for. You know, just 100 minutes. Like, the last challenge I entered was 600 kilometers. Obviously, it was like for a whole month, but just 100 minutes, it's super easy. And they give you 10 days to complete it, and I completed almost the entirety of it in one day. And a lot of people who join it, the challenge, do it in one day, so... You used to bike ride? Yeah, like, it's awesome. Yeah. Oh, look how pretty the glass is. It's also a really cool view to be standing on top of the glass and looking down. You know? Just no challenges. Yeah, I can't blame you. Like, biking's already challenging enough. But it's kind of cool, like, because, like, whenever you enter challenges, it kind of pushes you forward. It's like, for me, whenever, like, I play Clash of Clans on my phone, whenever, like, the clan games is going on, I play a lot more whenever there isn't. Because, like, whenever there isn't a challenge, I don't really care too much. Like, I'll still play, but it's a lot, like, rarer to actually find me playing it. But, like, when the clan games is going on, I'm, like, on there all day. So I think it's obviously, like, a smart thing to add, like, challenges and stuff, because, like, challenges pushes people forward. Like, I know today, you know, the guy that I rode with for a little bit, obviously he went on a lot faster of a pace, but he also burnt out faster. But because he was going at a faster pace, during a part where I was going to start resting and taking, like, longer times to do laps, he kind of pushed me forward, you know? And it's like that little bit of competition and that challenge that you're being faced with does, like, legitimately push you forward. And even if it's something, like, silly, like just your Clash of Clans account, like, it does make you better. So obviously competition and stuff like that can be really annoying and can get really frustrating, but at the same time, it's, like, really healthy. I just heard a skeleton trying to snipe me out of the air. The scary thing is, sometimes they will. Okay, come on, we need to land. There we go. Alright. Cruising around the state, yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, that's, like, it's really fun to just bike. And for me, like, the reason why I did laps today instead of doing like a whole route, because what I used to do with Jonas was, like, we'd bike for like 20 miles, and in those 20 miles we'd go somewhere. Like, we wouldn't just do the same, like, 10 miles like twice, even though a lot of times we'd go somewhere and go back to get the 20 miles. But, like, I know some of our routes were, like, these huge circles. Just because, like, whenever you're going somewhere, it's really fun, you know? Oh my gosh. Where? It also doesn't help that, like, the fin skates literally, like, camouflage them. Did it just jump off? Nice. That was a good shot. Like, no one can deny that. That was a good shot. Alright. Yeah, it's really fun to like go and explore. And obviously like it's a little harder because I know for me like it's not too bad cycling in cities, but obviously traffic makes it a lot harder. But one of our routes, Jonas and I, we went on this huge like country road, and we were in the middle of nowhere, and we may have seen like 3 cars for the entire day. But it was so much fun because we just rode out in this nice open country, you know, we had fields along the sides of us. Like, it was awesome. And it was really peaceful to ride on. Normally, you know, I know one of our routes took us alongside, like, we were literally riding on a frontage road, like to a highway at one point. So it was like really loud and really irritating to ride on because we'd also have people zoom past us and stuff like that. But like that country road was awesome to ride on, because it was just so peaceful, and we also like weren't bothered by anyone, because we'd had plenty of times where like people would honk at us while we're biking because like we're on the side of the road, and even though technically it's completely legal and it's actually recommended for you to take a whole lane, even if we were like in the shoulder, people would still honk at us, even though like we're like trying to stay out of their way for them, even though it's a bigger burden on us than it is for them. Yeah. Alright, fall. Whee! Oh, it's still going. This is why I did that little scan of the room. It's because of people like you! At some point we're gonna have to fix our bow, because you can't put mending on an infinity bow. Those were called legacy bows because they got taken out after a certain update. Can't remember what it was. Yeah, but just cruising around is really fun. Yeah, that's true. What's annoying is, so I think I mentioned it a while ago, but the loop, like what I did today was I literally just did the laps on that same like little loop that goes around my university. On the app I use to record my rides, that loop is like a segment, and they record specific segments. So if like your route covers like 20 miles, maybe like a mile of that route is considered a segment where like a lot of people ride that route, so they compare each other, so you can compete with like random people. Well, this little circle around my university is like a perfect mile, so it's a segment. And because today I did 15 laps of it, I tried it 15 different times. But before that, like I literally rode that segment by accident one time. And there's the first place person has 3 minutes and 6 seconds on it. It's a perfect mile. So 3 minutes and 6 seconds for a whole mile. Which, you know, he broke that record in 2014 when there wasn't any speed bumps on our campus. Now there's 8. For that 1 mile strip, there's 8. And I'm currently in 3rd place with 3 minutes and 26 seconds. And I think that's really awesome because, you know, I did it when there's speed bumps in place. And today I averaged like 4 minutes per lap. So obviously I wasn't going to be breaking any records today, but there's something called like local legend or something like that. And it's like if you put in like a certain amount of efforts, or efforts are like attempts at a segment, in a 90-day period, you become a local legend. And that's your like badge title. And literally today I put in 15 and I saw someone become a local legend with like 4. And obviously that segment was probably longer because they probably do it on like how many miles of effort you put in. But you know, it's still really cool. I only have a stack of sand after this. We might actually have to go collect more. I know, right? Literally, okay, think about it this way. 8 speed bumps, and I did 15 laps. 15 times 8. Let me do the math. Because literally, I was doing the math as I started because I wasn't sure how long I was going to ride. I was thinking about 2 hours, but I was going at a faster pace, so 2 hours would have been like too much. But literally, I went over 120 speed bumps today. 120. And I covered only 15 miles. It's crazy. 120 speed bumps. Ugh. That reminds me, I should also check. Because like whenever you record a ride, it goes, okay, this is how many segments were in your ride. But because I was doing the same segment over and over again, I think the computer didn't like that, and it was probably like, what are you doing? Okay, yeah. So, a couple of my laps, like my first lap didn't start at the start of the segment, so it didn't count as a full segment. So I only have 13 segments recorded because my last lap, I didn't do the full segment. Because basically, I live like here, and the start of the circle is over here, so I biked to the start, and my first lap technically ended halfway through, like this, like basically like I did a full segment, and I got to like a lap and a half at that point. But I did 13 segments, so I did 13 full laps in their mind, but I did 15 because I just, yeah, you get the idea. Ooh, and it shows me all the times. One of them got as low. One of them literally took as long as 7.5 minutes because that was the one where my cycling mate joined me for a bit and we had to stop and fix his gear. So that explains why. But besides that, almost every single one was 4 minutes. My closest one was my first one, and it was 4 minutes and 4 seconds. Which let me look at the leaderboards. 4 minutes and 4 seconds would still be 7th place. But right now I'm still in 3rd. Oh wait, no. I have 3 minutes and 37 seconds. The person in 2nd has 3 minutes and 26 seconds. And that was done in 2015 when there was still less speed bumps. Because I'm pretty sure in the most recent years they've slowly been adding more and more speed bumps. So I know someone mentioned that like last year they only had 5. So in this last year they added 4. Yeah, it'd be kind of hard to actually do the math and say, oh yeah, I deserve to have gotten this time. You know, it's kind of hard to do that math, but yeah, it does slow you down a lot. Oh, that reminds me, while I'm down here, where there's a crafting table, because the crafting table upstairs got blown up. Hi, Q, we just need more chests. We need to set up that, that sorting system soon. And now we can finally spawn-proof the rest of this. So after we do this, we shouldn't have any problems. And then once we finish this glass part and set up our kill chamber, which shouldn't take too long, it should only just be a couple seconds, then we can basically let all the water run down and we're done. Boom. This part's spawn-proofed. Now we're just setting up the glass down here, which obviously is still going to take a while. But you know, I'm thinking what I might do is just run through and break all the blocks, because now it doesn't matter if I collected them. I was only collecting them so I could turn them into half slabs so I can throw them on top. But now I don't really care about them. I might go down afterwards and see if any of them haven't despawned yet. But I really don't care too much. Silk touch is nice. I will say the glass is a little bit more dangerous because it's a little bit harder to see the edge. You know, it's easy to get like caught up. With this, it's a little bit more obvious. Yeah, but and I say whenever because I know what's gonna happen. At some point, I will beat that record. I will be #1 for the Shriner loop. Whenever that does happen, I think it's going to be such a flex. Because the guy did it no speed bumps. The second place person, I think they might have had like a couple speed bumps, you know, since it had been a whole year since the first person. But like now there's 8. At least 8, because I was counting as I was writing, so that's probably off because I can't really think that well while I'm writing. I mean, I can think, but it's not like, you know, it's tired thinking, if y'all know what I mean. Tired thinking is a lot harder to do. Yeah, hopefully we'll be done in 15 minutes. Because I said I really didn't want to keep this for more than 2 hours since it's already past 11. And I have to wake up for a class in 9 hours. Or I have to be at a class in 9 hours. I had to have already woken up within 9 hours from now. So, you know, not too much pressure. But that basically means I need to finish this glass floor in the next 4 minutes. Take like maybe 5 minutes to set up the kill chamber, and then another 5 minutes to release all the water down. Tight time frame. And we might have to set up 2 turtle egg traps. Yeah, actually, I already do that kind of because I don't slow down for the speed bumps because, you know, obviously whenever I hit it, it's gonna slow me down anyways. So, no, what I do is I'll pull up my front tire. So like as I approach, I normally lift myself up off the saddle, and then I go like this. So my front tire comes off the ground, and I normally go over the speed bump with my front tire off of it, and I land with my front tire past it, and then my back tire just bounces over it, nice and easy. So I still hit it obviously, but it's not with my full weight and force. And they're like, I know sometimes whenever I get more tired, I don't feel like bunny hopping over it. I just won't pedal as I get towards it. I'll just barely lift myself off the saddle, and I'll just bounce over it. You know, I won't do I won't pull my front tire up or anything. You know. But yeah, I've gotten to be pretty good at going over speed bumps. I did do it 120 times today, because I'd done it before, obviously. My first ride that I did here, I did like, I think it was 12 miles, and I did the Shriner Loop twice, because that's what it's called. It's called the Shriner Loop. And then we went for a group ride, and I added it at the very end, so it was another time then, so 3 times. And then the other day, I went and did a 10-mile route and ended it with a lap here. So 4 plus the 100, or 4 plus the 15 laps I did today. So I've done close to 20 laps on the Shriner Loop, which is equivalent to 160 speed bumps. So, you know, you get to be pretty good at it. Honestly though, whenever you ride a bike for that long and go over that many speed bumps, it do be kind of bad. What I will say though is, whenever Jonas and I were still doing that like cycling thing where we were doing 20 miles in it every day, I was super sore every day. Like my legs would hurt, my butt would hurt from just sitting on the bike seat for that long. Today, you know, I did over an hour, no problems. I'm not sore anywhere. I'm definitely gonna have to stretch out after this, but hey, Tino. You know, Tino, it's really cool that you subbed. What's really annoying, though, is there was supposed to be a message played, but recently I use Streamlabs, and it hasn't been connecting with my YouTube messages for some reason. So whenever people subscribe on YouTube, it just doesn't go through. Because normally you'd get a little bedink noise, and it would show your name and everything, but hey, thanks for the sub, man. You know, I hope you like the content. You kind of came out of the tail end of the stream, because hopefully once we finish the farm, I'm just going to cut it off, which should be pretty soon because we're almost done with it. But you know, yeah, so as you can tell, we're pretty high up. We're making a drowned farm, so this follows the outline of the river, and drowned spawn at a really high rate in rivers, and by making it all the way up here, they should be the only mob that can spawn right now. because, you know, mobs only spawn if they're within 128 blocks of you, the player. So this is the only chunks loaded that mobs can spawn. Mobs can't spawn down there, because that's like Y60 or something, and we're at Y200 right here. Woo! We're replacing this with glass, so that mobs can't spawn on the stone, they have to spawn in the water, meaning only drowned will spawn. Yeah, it's pretty fun. Yeah, actually, there is a hill on the loop. It's not horrible, honestly, but yeah, I've done hill climbing before, like on a bike, I'm assuming. I see ya, Epic. But yeah, there's like some killer hills we've had to do. Suggy, you are so late. You are so late. You're about to see the end of the stream. Oh my gosh. Yeah, but look how much work we did, Suggy. Look at our platform. I fixed our water. We're gonna drop it at the end of the stream to start the farm. We collected turtle eggs, so they're in here. We got turtle eggs. Yeah, so we're almost done. How do I like your new picture? Is that Barney? Or is that just a purple dude vomiting rainbows? I can't tell. Yeah, you joined in really late. It's okay though, because I'm probably still gonna stream on Wednesday at some point in time, because I actually have like 2 or 3 different meetings I have to go to on Wednesday, even though it's not a school day. For me at least. But I might be able to stream on Wednesday. I can't stream for much longer because I still have to go to school tomorrow. And I gotta sleep to make sure I don't wake up late. Oh, literally today, I fell asleep last night at like midnight. And today I woke up at legit like 1 p.m. So I slept for a whole 13 hours. Purple dude vomiting rainbows. Nice. Did you make this one as well? Oh yeah, so Suggy, this is something that you might find funny. I don't know if you were there for it, but the stream a while ago, it was really long, like maybe 5.5 hours long, I think, where I was setting most of this up already. I spent like a straight 2 hours on just setting up the water, and then I found out the water is supposed to be flowing, and it's not supposed to be individual source blocks throughout the whole thing, so I had to get rid of almost all the water that I had already placed, and that took so long, because I don't have sponges yet. So I had to use like lava to turn it to stone, then I just mined the stone. Stuff like that. I don't know, it's not bad. I think your last one was very iconic though. Because it was kind of funny to have like a basically almost all white background and then just see a rainbow. Much more contrast, you know? I like how you're saying noob to the guy that has over 200 days in a hardcore file. You're so good at game, I know, right? In my defense, it's because it's my first time ever making a drowned farm. And whenever I watched Amengo's like tutorial on it, I couldn't even listen to it because obviously I was doing it during a stream, so I couldn't listen to it without like possibly getting copyrighted. So I had to just turn on the captions and hope I understood what he was trying to tell me to do. Yeah. Let me drop this trash off. Yeah, we're gonna use this, I swear, at some point. Whenever I figure out how to tell whether or not something's a slime chunk, we'll use it. And we'll either turn it into an underground base, or we'll turn part of it into a slime chunk farm, which is another project we have to do. See, this is the really cool part of Minecraft. Like, obviously, whenever you're creating, like, your world and getting closer to killing the Ender Dragon, everyone loves that part of Minecraft. However, after the Ender Dragon, and after, like, the Wither and all that stuff, you get into the really cool part of Minecraft where you're doing these huge challenges and these super big projects and stuff like that. And that stuff's awesome. Also, I just realized how many rockets we've used today. Oh wait, no, okay. Because we started off with like 64 in our hotbar, but I think at some point I accidentally switched the 64 that is here with the ones in my hotbar, so I thought we'd already used almost a full stack. Looks cool? Yeah. Oh, the empty room just looks cool to have. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't mind opening up another big area for like projects and stuff like that, because I like open concepts. Like, I like having like big open rooms and houses and stuff like that. Like, that's the reason why I made my dorm like this. Like, everything's up against the wall, so I have a big open center area. Even though it's not like I entertain guests or anything. Like, it's nice to have an open area. So what I'm thinking about is whenever we set up the sorting system, I'll make it to where like there's a big, huge, nice room in the middle of it. So it's like, oh, the walls are like chests that are like sorted and everything, and in the middle is a nice big room. Yeah, so it looks like we're gonna go just over 2 hours, but that shouldn't be too bad. Noob survivor, I know, right? I'm such a noob. Like, do I even know how to play Minecraft? LeMayo? So I know it looks dark and everything, because it is, because we made a big roof around it so that they would spawn during daytime as well. But hopefully, that should help the mob spawns. In order to make sure mobs don't spawn on like the towers down here, I'm gonna have to take them down. Or in the meantime, at the very least, cover them with slabs or put torches on them. So you know. Go for another 5 hours. That would be torturous. Because that would mean basically like 4:30 in the morning I'd finish. And then I'd either like try to take a power nap and wake up late for my class, which I mean I definitely would if I went to sleep at 4:30. Or I would just have to like pull an all-nighter and go to class with no sleep in me, which I've done before. It's just not very appealing. It's very tiring to do, if you couldn't already guess. So, if I'm being honest, I was originally going to use glass as part of the kill chamber area, but as you can see, we're about to run out of glass. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go collect some more sand, throw it in the furnaces, and then create the kill chamber area and use half slabs to make sure things don't spawn on top of it. You know. Yeah, and the sand we used over here. When am I streaming again? Probably on Wednesday, you know, if I get a chance to. So it's not super long to wait. Yeah, but we found a desert biome right over here, and a desert temple that gave us another golden apple. But this is where we're going to be getting a lot of our sand from. Alright, let me get to just perfectly like 2 stacks. Perfect. Yeah, so I'm starting to learn the area pretty well, you know, because honestly, in a lot of my worlds, I don't know them very well. Like, it'll be like, yeah, I've played this file for a super long period of time, but like, if I go a certain amount of like distance away, I don't know the surrounding area. So it's kind of nice to, you know, use an Elytra adventure out a bit more. You know, what's your question? No, I forgot what it was. It's okay. Well, I was just talking about getting sand. Adventuring around, projects. Actually, I don't even need to go all the way down there. I'll just do it here since it's only 2 stacks. And we won't even need all of it. Oh, and we got more food now. Perfect. Ah! Do I have... Okay, good. I was about to say, if I don't have the materials I need for a kill chamber, I'm going to be really upset. So for a kill chamber, it's going to be super easy. All we're going to do is we're going to find 2 good points, because we're going to make 2 different kill chambers. Or we're going to make 2 different areas for them to fall down and move to one area. You have forgotten it? Okay, well, let's... because it's such a wide area that baby turtle, or the turtle shell's eggs, only take them or attract them from 47 blocks away. So I'm thinking one of them will be right here. And I'm using slabs so that they so it doesn't spawn other mobs. Alright. This is very difficult to do because, like, I don't know. I've only ever created the kill zone, or the little trap, in creative, because that's where I did all the testing for this. So I don't know how well this stuff's going to work. And I'm going to have to make this block grass. 2 hours isn't that long, right? I mean, it kind of is. It's very taxing to stream for 2 hours. Very tiring, if you know what I mean. But yeah, we're going to have turtle eggs. Like, right here. Because I'm pretty sure as long as it's not on sand, it won't grow. Like, it won't hatch. So, you know. And we can just put slabs on this stuff right here, and they won't be able to jump on top. And then to make them actually fall in, we're going to put trapdoors right here and here on this edge. And whenever they walk, they'll just fall, and we'll create a little chamber down here. And we're going to make one other chamber like this. That way we can collect as many of them as possible. And I'm thinking we'll make the second one over here. Heck. It's okay. Once we get that glass melted up, I'm just going to replace this probably. Actually, this stuff, it's going to be actual blocks. So that's the gap, so that they can't jump over on top of the egg. Which the egg goes, and I can stomp on the egg myself, so I need to make sure not to do that. Yeah. Wait, I think I have eye liquids. What is that even supposed to mean? Alright, so we need to get trapdoors, glass, hoppers, chests, as well as some water, because we're going to have to connect those two, because I'm only going to AFK in one spot, obviously. So we got plenty of glass, as far as I'm aware. We need to make some hoppers, so some of this. I need some wood. How do I have no wood? There's some wood. And there's some chests, perfect. Alright, I'm not even going to use this. It's just going to get in my way. Why did everyone leave when you came? It's not that they left whenever you came, it's more of like everyone was getting tired because it's late at night. And it's because they're not as dedicated fans as you are, so you know. Alright, And in the future, we'll expand the storage so I can AFK for longer periods of time. But right now, this should be enough to start it off at least. Perfect. Alright. Oh, it's getting dark. Please give you therapy. Bro, I am not qualified for that. I'm not even like a psych major or anything, so you can't even claim that I'm like in studying to be qualified for that. Like, I'm very far from being learned in such subjects. Hey. Alright, oh, Suggy, I forgot to mention, to you at least, because I mentioned it earlier in the stream. But I played Valorant. I don't know if you've ever heard of that or played or seen gameplay of it before. But it's really fun to play, and I might play it on here at some point. Because, you know, it's pretty fun. Heck. Boom. So now they'll just naturally walk over it. Why won't you give me the therapy? It's because I'm not qualified. I literally can't. I'm pretty sure I'd actually get in trouble if I tried. It'd probably be like, you are not giving good help and you are going to lead to more problems. Alright, this way. I can't jump. There's a slight chance they'll jump over, but I'm pretty sure they shouldn't be attracted to the egg until they landed. You know, give me a few minutes. You're more than welcome to talk in chat. Like, I'm not gonna stop you there, obviously. And I'm not worried about mobs spawning right here because there's obviously, you know, the turtle egg there. Perfect. And you just gotta put glass. Ooh, I was about to step on the turtle egg, which would actually break it. Because it responds the same way to drown as it responds to you. So if you stomp on it, it breaks. You know? And just reduce them falling off the edge. Alright, this is a super simple trap. Should be good enough. I forgot to grab water buckets though. Wait, do I have some in here? I'm just gonna place these down for now. I got my... Okay, so I kind of do. I'm gonna have to jump off again anyways. Valorant is a trash game? Why? It's actually really fun to play, I'll be honest. I enjoyed myself. I can understand why you'd say like it's not the best game, because obviously it copies a lot of other games. You did your research and it's bad. I don't know, it's pretty fun to play. It's very intense. Alright, you don't know? Yeah. Yeah, but it is very fun to play, I'll be honest, which I was not so sure about at the start. Obviously, like, for me, it's going to be a lot of work, because, you know, games like Valorant and stuff like that, it requires a lot of knowledge of the characters, because each agent has a different special ability, so I'd have to learn each special ability, so there's only a handful I'd probably play. You're brain dead right now? Yeah, that's fine. That's kind of how I am most days, so join the club. What happened to my water bucket? I thought I had one a second ago. Probably a graphic glitch. You haven't slept yet? Yeah. That's how it be when you don't sleep. Alright, so all we have to do is set up a little kill chamber, which is going to be really simple. What I'm going to first do is fall down underneath here and set up a waterway so that it'll push the 2 drowned areas together to my AFK spot. So not much work, you know. I'm going to make them drop a little bit so they don't like bump their heads here when they swim by, because that'll just make it go slower. Alright, now that we've made a platform down there, I can go ahead, just jump down myself. Boom. So hopefully what's going to happen is they're going to hop down here. It's going to start, you know, pushing them this way. Obviously they'll bump their heads a little bit here and it'll slow them down, but don't stop them. You know, it's an AFK machine, doesn't matter if it's slow. Yeah. And we're going to just push these 2 things together with water, and I'm going to be AFK in the middle. So we're going to have to put, you know, water blocks and possibly drop these a little bit to make sure they keep flowing. But it shouldn't be super difficult. And I'm just going to tunnel, I'm going to like set up a path straight to the other one first, and then I'll just set up my AFK spot in the middle. And we'll figure out all the water physics afterwards. You have bad eye ligmas. Yeah. If you're talking about my actual eyes, I actually have really good vision. I don't need to wear glasses. I'm just wearing blue light blocking glasses so I don't get like headaches or anything from looking at my screen too long. If that's what you're talking about. Yeah. Honestly, we don't even need these. We kind of do. Baby drowns can hop up on there, and I don't need that happening right now. Okay, and we're gonna have to work quickly because I don't want mobs spawning in here. And now that I say that, I also realize I don't have enough stone brick. That's really annoying. But it's okay because we should have. Oh, I had a little bit extra in there, but not much. And a little bit extra in another shulker box. Let me first see how much I have in here. Okay, yeah, I barely had any. I'm gonna drop down and see if I have any more stone smelted down. Alright, so I have a little bit more stone. Alright, this might take a little bit longer than I thought it would. It's a little annoying. Dream versus Technoblade. I watched a couple funny things that I saw. I saw someone do an animation of them, like, arguing, and it was some of the funniest things I'd seen recently. But I haven't watched any of, like, the MCC stuff, if I'm being honest. No, I know who Dream and Technoblade are. I actually watch a lot of their content. Like, even though I make my own content, I'm still a sucker for everyone who makes Minecraft content, because that stuff's awesome. No, but Technoblade makes some really good stuff, and so does Dream. By Mr. Okay, I don't know who that is, though. Yeah, I don't know everyone, but I know some basic, like, names. Not MCC, that's literally what you just put, though. Mr. Beats posted. Are you talking about the time Mr. Beast was on a video with Dream? Because I watched that. Okay. Yeah, we got Andreas here. Hey, man. Are you just marveling at the fact that I'm still playing? No, I don't watch. Even though I watch like a good amount of Minecraft content, I don't have a very wide variety of people I watch. I've probably seen some of his content, but I'm not very, you know. I haven't had a haircut in forever. Mr. Beast Gaming? Yeah, but you didn't spell Mr. Beast once. You spelled Mr. Beats, Mr. Veets. I know who Mr. Beast is. You don't have... This is what makes me frustrated with you, Suggy. I know who Mr. Beast is. I literally said his name. And said that. No, I'm not looking it up right now because I literally know what you're talking about. I literally just said, yeah, I watched the video where Mr. Beast played with Dream. Do you not listen to me? Alright, yeah, I know who you're talking about. I just was very confused at first, because I was like, I never heard of someone playing Minecraft called Mr. Veets. I was like, that's probably someone I've seen before, but no, I've watched Mr. Beast's content. You know. That is not what you said. You misspelled it. Like, how many times? What is that? That's once, twice. Yeah, you misspelled it twice before you got it right. That is what you said. Look at the chat. Look at the chat. Chat proves me right. You're not part of the proving right part of chat, though. You're part of, like, the very wrong part of chat. Ooh, I love it. My phone just gave me like a reminder that I have an alarm set at 8 AM for my wake up time, and it's like, hey, just reminding you, you have to wake up pretty early. What the heck? Ugh. Yeah, I haven't seen that yet, but I've seen the one where Mr. Beast tried and, like, they played a manhunt, but Dream was hunting down Mr. Beast and 2 of his friends. I watched that one. That had Chandler and one other guy. I can't remember which one it was. But yeah, I did watch that one. Slime, 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 slime. Nice. Yeah, I'm not gonna search up Mr. Beast Gaming right now because I don't need to. I've already know what you're talking about for the most part. I haven't watched the specific video you're talking about, but I still know what you're talking about. It's good enough for me. Alright, what we will do, though, is actually finish this build. Yeah, that's the hope, Andreas, that's the hope. I'm telling you, you're wrong, because you misspelled his name twice. That's why I didn't understand what you were talking about. I thought you were talking about someone completely different, and I was like, no, I haven't watched that person. I'm not going to act like Mr. Beast doesn't exist. I'm just saying what you were saying was not correct. Ooh, there we go. Yeah, see, this is the reason why I wanted to go fast. It's because if we don't go fast, things will spawn in the pathway that we just created down there. I like how they can't see through glass, though. Watch this. It'll be really cool. You gotta admit, that was kind of cool. There's another one of these where you can make it in the ocean, and you can use villagers, but the issue is sometimes a drown will snipe the villager with a trident, and you'll just end up not having a drown farm anymore. That's the reason why I chose the river farm, because for one, a lot of people are just like, yeah, it works better, just in general. And we might not have enough. I hope we do. Okay, Suggy, I'm gonna stop responding to you if you keep misspelling things, because, like, I can't respond to you reliably and know that I'm saying is what I would actually say to the actual question you're asking me. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and set up our kill chamber, even though this isn't completely set up. Which reminds me, we're gonna need more trapdoors. Because what I'm gonna do is basically make a little room down here, and this is where I'm gonna actually be killing. Yeah. Let me just do it this way. So at least 2 down. I've already gone over why the IQ scale is inaccurate and not a very good way of measuring intelligence. I'm not going to give that spiel again. And then I need to be like down here. Alright. Get the water out of the way so I can actually build. Okay, good. So this is how it's going to basically look, except we're going to have like a more concrete area for killing. And this is half slabs as well, so that things don't spawn. Yeah. A lot of what we're going to do now is basically just focusing on making sure things don't spawn when they're not supposed to. Oh, that's a top slab right there, isn't it? Perfect. Yeah, I'm going to lower this. Perfect. I need to lower this as well. Perfect. And then we can go like this. Boom. And then to extend it, we can just put chests and like hoppers underneath those chests. So it's going to be like boom, boom, boom. Now we've extended it. Nice. And in the future, we'll expand this, you know, make all of this more official and better. But in the meantime, we literally don't have the materials for that. So I'm going to make this very janky right here. But we kind of need it to be. Alright. Alright. I was hoping to get all this done faster, but you know. I'm not going to complain too much because at least it's getting done. Alright, so this is okay and all, except we need to lower it to make sure, or we need to kind of make it safer to make sure things can't pop out and hurt us. So that includes doing stuff like this. Except right here, we can still have baby zombies or baby drowned pop out. In the future, I might make it look better by like unifying the color again. But right now, we can't really worry too much. And I see you putting things. Oh, we got Jonas back in the chat. Hey, man. Yeah, we're almost done. There we go. Yeah, so basically, all we have to do is connect these two with water, which shouldn't be super hard. But then again, none of this is supposed to be very hard. And it still takes forever. Yeah, but you can kind of see how this works. Really simple. I'm going to be AFKing down there. Drowned are going to get attracted to these turtle eggs. And hopefully this covers the majority of the spawn zone. You know exactly why. It's because you're making these weird claims because you're asking me questions while also misspelling everything, so I can't understand what you're asking. That's why I'm angry. Okay, Yeah, so all we have to do now is connect them with water, and we're gonna do that. Alright, oh, and also to make sure this works, we're gonna have to make signs. Because of the way we constructed it. Alright, I don't know how many signs we're gonna actually need, but in the meantime, I can't really tell. That's the issue. That's the reason why it's irritating. It's because you're asking me these questions and I have absolutely no idea. If I understood what you were asking me, I wouldn't be angry at all, because I would just answer the question. That's I'm like, I hope you understand why that's irritating. Yeah, if we stomp on that, we have to put down another turtle egg, and I don't know if I'm rich enough, because I do have 2 more that we can use, but I don't know. Let's start looking at your words then. Thank you. Thank you. We all appreciate it. Yeah, it's okay if you take a while to type. Like, there's already a latency on it, so it's like it still takes a while for me to see what y'all are saying anyways, so it's not that bad. I'll just go like this. Boom. Now they'll fall in there. No. I mean, they might get tripped up on this trap door for a little bit, but honestly, that should go relatively smoothly. Whoops. There we go. I know, I have a silk touch. How do you think I got the turtle eggs? Oops. The issue is, like, I'd have to go find more if I broke these. So, you know, I prefer not to do that. Alright, now we have to go figure out how many signs we're going to need over here. I'm hoping it's going to be close to the same amount. Ooh, fast thinking. Alright, we're going to light it up for now, just so we don't die. So this should still travel the same distance, so right there. Sonic from esports? I don't think Sonic was from esports. Alright, this should be enough. Hopefully. Whoops. Oh. And boom, that was easy. Now all I have to go do is fix it a little bit, because there's some water that's not placed anymore, and there's also water underneath the trapdoors on both of them, which will definitely create a problem, because the drowned can just, you know, swim. It's kind of like their thing. Change your profile picture back. Yeah, I mean, this one's not bad. But you know. Alright, why are you there? I didn't think you'd be able to spawn right there since there's a sign. That might actually create some problems. Because if they're able to spawn there, it means, like a creeper could spawn there and possibly, like while I'm AFK killing things, it could possibly like blow up, and it would kind of ruin the kill chamber and possibly end up killing me. Okay, but this isn't bad. Honestly, I'm just gonna leave these torches here. I'm actually gonna go through and torch up the other side as well, and obviously open the trapdoors. That way, I can kind of ensure that creepers don't spawn. The fun thing is, even though baby zombies are only 1 block tall, they still need 2 blocks in order to actually spawn in. Again, like, you don't have to. I'm happy with this one as well. Like, it's your profile. But if you like your old one better, might as well go back to the old one. I didn't say I hate it. Alright, so I know it is definitely not perfect right now. However, I think it's functional, and that means I can finish all of this and go to sleep. And now, to start all of the killing, all we have to do is go break all the blocks over there. Not all of them, just the ones with, you know, water on top of them. So we're just going to go through and break it like this. Now I'm going to let these first couple drop just to make sure I don't, like, accidentally start a flood if it goes over. Perfect. Look how well that worked. Oh, so pretty. And once this is all gone, it'll look so cool, just floating up in the sky. I wish I had used like a different material to block up the water. That way we could have some really cool, like, it'd be a lot easier to see. Why do I need this farm? It's so we can get tridents and nautilus shells and gold. You know. But you know, if like, if we had used a different material, I could probably break this faster, and you could see a cool effect. I wish I had like a cam account that I could set up and get on here as well, but I don't. In the future, I might invest in one, because it's literally only $25, and I could get some really cool pictures. Farms? Are you trying to say that farms aren't useful anyways? They're really useful. They're plenty useful. Oh, you're trying to say tridents aren't that useful. I literally explained earlier why like a trident might be useful. It's because we can start our like head collection of mobs. Let me fly down to make sure I haven't created a mess. Okay, look how nice this looks. Yeah, but tridents are super useful. Lame. I don't know what you're talking about, lame. You can get charged creepers if you have channeling on your trident, and then you can use the charged creepers to kill other mobs, and it'll drop their mob head, which I think is super cool. And also you can use Riptide, so you can fly with a trident. Like, you can jump out of the water with a trident, and stuff like that. And if you have an elytra attached, you can even use the ocean to just power your flight. I mean, if it's raining, it works even better, so, you know. No one's gonna see how Chad you are with the heads. I don't know. I think a head collection in survival hardcore Minecraft is super cool. Because it's literally the only way to get heads in survival, is to get a charged creeper to blow up mobs for you. I think that's super cool. There's no way people aren't going to see that and be like, that's impressive. I mean, people who don't understand how you get mob heads, yeah, they won't understand why it's so cool. They'll probably be like, oh, okay, yeah, that's a cool collection you have. They probably won't understand why it's cool. Yes, fish. Already spawning. That also means drowns are already spawning, so I have to be careful. So because the way this is set up, we still won't see drowned spawning in the daytime yet. I'm gonna have to add a refund, but I'll do that off camera, like in between streams. Because I'm not gonna spend any more time on the drowned farm while I'm streaming, since I did call this finalization. Okay, wait. There's no one on your world. Oh yeah, I know. Only viewers. 5 double. Wait, you have, like, are you thinking you have 5 double chests of gold, or are you saying like that's how many we should get? Because technically we can do that. We go set up a gold farm that's better than this, because like this will still count as a gold farm. It's just it'll be a slow gold farm. I mean, anyways, this is gonna be a slow drowned farm in the first place. That's the reason why it's AFK. You have 5 double chests of gold? That is pretty chad. Are you going to use it for like powered rails, or, like golden apples, or are you just like saving it up to be chad? Because that is pretty chad. You could use it to, oh look, we already have a drowned. Hello. See? You know, we're already producing what we wanted. You're gonna use it for armor? Gold is literally the weakest material. You'd have better like use out of it by using it to make golden pickaxes, because golden pickaxes are the fastest pickaxes in the game. They're like unenchanted, that is. But they also break the fastest. Look at all the fish. Honestly, I think I should just make a fish farm instead. Like, if this doesn't work well, I'm just going to convert it into a fish farm. Even though we could just do that at an ocean monument and it'd be a lot faster. So even though it's almost daytime, we're still getting a handful of zombies. That's good. Oh no, the train zombie. Okay, do I have my shield? I do. Okay, can you leave me alone? I made this whole farm because of you. Can you not like kill me with the thing I'm trying to get? Here. Whenever you're in water, drowned can sense you and they kind of get attracted to you and go towards you. I do need sleep, I know. Because it's midnight and that means I only have 8 hours of sleep. And that's assuming I wake up right as my class starts, but yeah. Do you see him just flying? Hello. Look, they're all just vibing downstairs. Ooh. We're gonna have to go check what's happening downstairs. Once we break all of this. I mean, if I'm being honest, Suggy, I'm tired, like, basically consistently. Like, very rarely do I wake up and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm energized. But at the same time, like, I'm not like, when I say tired, I'm not the type of person who's like gonna complain and be like, oh, I need to drink coffee. I'm the type of person who's just like, sometimes, some days, you just won't hear me talk. That's really like the end of it. So like, some days, whenever like I have the availability to stream and I'm tired, I just won't stream. So that's how you'll know I'm really tired. It's if I just didn't stream on a day when I had nothing else to do. There are people with like chronic fatigue. So there's some people who are like medically tired all the time. Hey, where's your buddy with the trident? He's down there. Oh, nice. Did you drop your trident? If you dropped a trident, like, after I set up a whole farm to get tridents, I would be actually kind of angry. You set up a whole farm and you immediately get a trident just from natural spawns. Always streams, yeah. I'm gonna swim across the top to collect a bunch of this stone. Yeah. Because we're gonna have to cover up the top later, not tonight. Because we technically have a working drowned farm. Yeah. And I'm happy to see the drowned are actually spawning faster than I thought they would. Considering it's daylight and we're still seeing, like, drowned spawns, this is working better than I thought it would. Because in the tester world, it was very slow. And I was expecting it to be very slow, and I'm fine with it being slow. I'm happy to see it's not slow everywhere. I have a full inventory. Okay, well, whatever. We honestly don't need to collect all of it. There's a couple things I guess I'm worried about. Okay, well, one of them was that this little area wouldn't work, but look at that. Look at that, it's working. I'm so proud. We also need to work on a better way of getting up here. Look at this. Oh my gosh. This is awesome. Yeah, this farm totally wasn't worth it. This is awesome. Like, they're kind of weird with the way they are like pathfinding. And it probably doesn't help that I lit up the bottom half. But at the same time, like, this is awesome. Look at that. We literally were just chilling at the top, collecting the stone for a second, and we got... Oh, I have no reliable way of checking our inventory. Oh, it's because they're all going to the chest below that. Forgot about that. I really need to... Alright, so we got a bunch of rotten flesh so far. Which is kind of to be expected though, because it's basically a zombie spawner. Except natural. And they're not actually zombies. Yeah, but this isn't bad at all. Awesome. And basically anytime a drowned is holding a nautilus shell, we'll get the nautilus shell, like 100%. Dang, I was hoping to. Okay, well, whatever. Yep, this is awesome. We have a drowned farm. Finished it. It's not perfect. We'll make, you know, changes to it regularly, probably, for a good bit to come. but you know, it works, which I'm very happy with, especially since this bottom part was kind of improvised, because I made mine a lot bigger than a lot of the tutorials I saw. Yeah, but this is... Aw. Well, anyways. Yeah, we finished up our farm. Oh yeah, and you're gonna love how it looks. Just wait for it. Hapa! Doesn't that look cool? There's no way that doesn't look cool. We need to get rid of all this trash underneath. This was caused whenever I was trying to clear out all of the water. I had to use lava at one point. Yeah. Hello, who do you think you are? Where are you going? Why are you running away from me? That's what I thought. Yeah, as you can see, drowned spawn in rivers a lot more often than they do in the ocean, but that's just because, like, in the ocean, there's so many areas they can spawn in. In rivers, there aren't that many, so they increase the spawn rate in rivers so that they'll, you know, you'll actually see them. Anyways, that was the drowned farm. I was super happy to finally finish it. We'll probably do some work off camera to like kind of clean up the bottom half of that, like the kill chamber and everything. And I'll probably clean up that part as well. But you know, that's the drowned farm. It works well enough. I'll do some AFKing on it as well to get tridents and stuff like that. But yeah. Hope you enjoyed. See y'all later. Thanks for watching.